I'm always impressed by the Cold Chain Federation because you're people who know your own industry, you know what you are, and you're very good at doing it. The sort of issues that I raise are big long-term challenges that say, hold on, are we doing the right things now? And I really like the fact that you're all thinking about these issues and saying, what's it going to do to us? What can we do to adapt to coming crises, climate change, energy, biodiversity, the people? That's a big, complicated set of polycrises, and you're beginning to think about them, which is great. Most people in my world, in the science and academic world, looking at food, are very sober indeed. I can't deny that. We're not doom-laden. We think humanity can adapt. We think we could do more. We could dramatically alter our climate change impact, which would be a very quick and important thing to do. And food's one of the quickest ways to do that, actually. So actually, I'm an optimist. I'm not doom-laden at all. The only doom is if the policymakers and the politicians are allowed to do nothing or too little, which is what's happening at the moment. That is doom. It's not me, it's not science, it's them. And our job, you, me, all of us, consumers, the public, have got to put pressure on the policymakers. So I'm optimistic about that. I think the people are waking up. Young people are looking ahead at the future and saying, what have you done for us? You've landed us in an impossible situation. And they're right, except it's not impossible. Eat differently, have a different food system, and climate change, water use, biodiversity damage alters immediately, immediately. So that's the optimism. I think the great thing about your industry, the logistics and cold chain industries, is you're beginning to address these really big fundamental issues. If I may be critical, I would say you're being too technology focused. The technology is fine, but it's actually social and political and geopolitical issues which shape the technology. So it's not either or, it's either politics or society or the technology or the science. It's all of it. And you're beginning to do that. You're a very fast-moving, intelligent industry. I'm really impressed by that. That's why people like me like to come and talk to people like your industry. Because there are some industries in the sectors in the food supply chain who are deaf, who aren't interested. They just say, we're doing what we're doing and we know, go away and play with yourselves. Well, they're actually dancing on very, very thin ice. Skating and dancing is a bad mix. I think keep thinking, keep critical, be self-critical in the way that you're doing. I think you're doing exactly the right things. Talk widely. You need to include not me, but lots of people like me who are raising fundamental questions about the food system, its shape, who it's serving, who it's not serving. That's a sign of a mature industry that's prepared to take risks in who you listen and engage with. And the great thing that you're doing is you're engaging with government. You're putting pressure on and saying, hold on, you're ideologues, we know what the reality is. That's a very powerful message.